in All-Ireland Hurling Final 1974. Limerick, the reigning All-Ireland champions, against Kilkenny. They're victims in 73, but Kilkenny were the All-Ireland champions in their own rights for 1972. Téimi Sheeranish, I gudachta vihili hair mar shachtara.
Referee John Maloney checking the players and his time. Limerick playing from right to left, Kilkenny in the vertical stripes, the black and amber. And the All-Ireland final is on. Eamon Grimes for Limerick. Frankie Nolan for Limerick. And the second puck of the game, the first score of the game. What a dream start for Limerick. 10 seconds and Frankie Nolan from a pass by Eamon Grimes and over the bar. 10 seconds gone. Limerick lead 1 point to no score. Golski and against the breeze, but what a good puck. Nick Trotty for Kilkenny, but Sean Foley, Joe McKenna, Ned Ray and Nicky Orr going for it. Jim Tracy in there too, and Ned Ray across the goal. Sean Foley for Limerick. This is Pat Lawler, Hoost off the ball, but Hoost in the back, and there's a free now. The play has gone on there, but there is a free for Kilkenny to be taken by Fan Larkin. Joe McKenna looking very pleased with himself running out there, but no Joe, no score. Fan Larkin going back to place the ball himself, about 40 yards out from the Kilkenny goal. And up comes Mick Lawler. And the referee penalises Limerick for holding on there, and out comes Eddie Kerr to take a free for Kilkenny. Eddie, who has scored no less than 4 goals and 24 points in the championship in this 1974, going now to make them level. And he has missed. Oh dear. Well, that's a surprise indeed, because Eddie has put them over from the back of the goal almost. That was a scoreable one for Eddie, but, well, he didn't score. Limerick 1 point, Kilkenny no score. Seamus Hogan's puck out over the sideline on the halfway line. And Tom McCormack to take it. Young Tom. Oh, a very short one. Eamon Grimes. Liam O'Brien after him. And the ball out, far side of the field. Line ball for Limerick as Billy Fitzpatrick trying to get it upfield there. Tom Ryan now. For Limerick, oh, way up the field. Nicky Orr. Pat Henderson gone back now to help. Jim Tracy adding another bit of help. Liam O'Donoghue, and now it's Ned Ray again. And it's another point for Limerick. Ned Ray showing that he can snap one up with the best. Another point for Limerick. And McCormack again. Tony Hartigan, a fair-haired Eamon Grimes for the Limerick men, and a dangerous ball. And a lovely one by Ned Ray. Oh, what a delightful score. What a delightful score that was. And here it is again, the ball lobbing in. And watch Ned Ray. One hand and over the bar. 3 points to no score in favour of Limerick. Richie Bennis not getting away with that one, just slipping as he tried to get it going. Nicky Orr. And the referee penalising Orr for a push in the back there, and there's a free in for Limerick. And Richie Bennis coming up to take it. Limerick leading by 3 points to no score. Almost 7 minutes gone. And here's Richie, dead straight in front of the goal. And here's the angle. And it's straight over the bar. This is Pat Henderson now, and you don't shoulder Pat and expect to move him. Mick Brennan. And the referee had blown his whistle, but he has allowed the score. He's given them the advantage. You saw the jersey being pulled there. He gave the advantage there for that shot by Mick Brennan, and Mick sent it over for Kilkenny's first score of the game after 10 minutes of play. Kilkenny have settled down after being having a bit of the runaround in the early stages. Matt Ruth and Pat Lawler. Matt Ruth fouled. Matt Ruth, who incidentally is a Kilkenny man playing with Limerick. And Richie Bennis trying to make it number 2 for Richie. And that he does. Richie, who has scored 3 goals and 14 points in the championship, has now scored 3 goals and 16 because he's added 2 to his total today, putting Limerick ahead 5 points to 1. 11 minutes gone in this first half. Jim Tracy, the powerful Jim, out now towards Pat Lawler, nicely up to Frank Cummins. And Pat Delaney gone in full forward now with Pat Hartigan in possession. Out comes the ball to Kieran Purcell, but he's beaten. It is Sean Foley. Oh, lovely bit of feeding by Joe McKenna. And a lovely point for Limerick. Oh, a delightful bit of feeding there. High in the air, one hand, and sending it over with such precision. Joe McKenna, the scorer. 6 points to 1 in favour of Limerick. 12 minutes into the first half. And Pat Hartigan going down for that one. Willie Fitzpatrick now for Kilkenny. And it's a goal! It's a goal! Mick Brennan the scorer. Mick Brennan the scorer. And here it is again. Willie Fitzpatrick across the goal. And there it goes, kicked into the corner of the net by Mick Brennan, Liam O'Brien. Mick Brennan. And here's Kieran Purcell coming over to it. Nicely blocked and held off there by Eamon Cregan. Left Pat Delaney. And is this a penalty? Is this a penalty? It is. It's a penalty, a free against Limerick with just 3 men in the goal. Willie Moore, Seamus Horgan, and on the right is, Willie Moore has gone out of the goal. John Maloney indicating where the ball is to be placed. Pat Hartigan, Eamon Cregan, and into the centre, Seamus Horgan. And this is Eddie Kerr to take the shot. And he sends it into the goal! And here it is again. Eddie Kerr bending, lifting, and crash into the top of the net. And that makes the score now. Kilkenny 2 goals at 1 point. Limerick 6 points. That's Kilkenny now leading by 1 point after 14 minutes of play in the first half. Limerick certainly had a dream start, and unfortunately the rain is beginning to knock the pleasure out of all the dreams, because the rain is getting somewhat heavier than it was earlier on. And Richie Bennis takes the free and sends it over the bar to make the sides level again. 3 points for Richie Bennis, and the sides are now level at 7 points each, or if you prefer, Kilkenny 2 goals and 1 point, Limerick 7 points. Liam O'Brien. And the ball deflected. The umpire signals as a 70. Deflected there by one of the defenders. The 70 to be taken by Pat Henderson against the wind, remember. In around the goal, they're waiting in case it is a dropping ball, as it well may be, with the wind against Pat Henderson. Dropping nothing, it's straight over the bar. Bernie Hartigan now out towards Joe McKenna. And here's Joe on the 50. Out to Liam O'Donoghue on the 14. And this kind of day isn't conducive to that kind of close hurling, but it's still Liam O'Donoghue, and it is. It's in the net. It's a goal. It's a goal. Liam O'Donoghue. Liam O'Donoghue walked that ball in. He hadn't got his stick with him, but he had the ball, and I think everybody, including Liam O'Donoghue, was a little bit surprised. And here it is. That's Liam there on the left. He's tackled, and he palms the ball down, and it's just over the line. You can see that it is just over the line there as Noel Skeen tries to scoop it out. That's one that may be a controversial one for quite a while. Limerick leading by 10 points to 9, 1-7 to 2-3 after 22 minutes of play. And the whole pace of the game has slowed down with the slippery conditions. Referee awarding a free against Bernie Hartigan for a late tackle there, and this free will be taken by Pat Henderson. Liam O'Brien and Eamon Grimes. Liam O'Brien getting it away now towards Mick Crotty. Jim O'Brien for Limerick. Richie Bennis from inside his own 70. Ned Rain, and Ned getting it out to Frankie Nolan, but Frankie had gone in to get it from the other side, and out comes Noel Skeen. Pat Lawler. And Pat Delaney out in the half-forward line again, with Kieran Purcell in on the full forward line. And they're trying these high. It's a goal! It's a goal! The low ball into the goal. Pat Delaney, the scorer. These low balls in towards the defence that likes them high. Here it is again. Pat Hartigan tries to get his hand to it, doesn't, and the ball dribbles between the legs of Seamus Horgan. And the score now is Kilkenny, 3 goals and 3 points. Limerick, 1 goal and 7. 23 minutes gone in this first half, and it is amazing how the best of defences can be suckers, as they say, for that low kind of ball. Richie Bennis is free for Limerick, and who knows, it's just wide. I thought there was another one of those dribbly kind of goals there, but no, it went wide. Noel Skeen with the puck out. Eamon Cregan gone back and trying to get it up, succeeds all right. And the referee awards a free to Limerick from 50 yards from their own goal. Eamon Cregan to take it. Well, Limerick are sending them in high, and Kilkenny are sending them in low. That's part of the tactics, but Pat Henderson breaks up that attack. Liam O'Brien. Pat Hartigan, shortish clearance, and here comes Kieran Purcell. Jim O'Brien tapping down there, chopping, and there's a free for Kilkenny. John Maloney right up with the play all the time. And Eddie Kerr. Here's Eddie now. There's his shot. And straight over the bar, a goal and 2 for Eddie. And Kilkenny's total now, 3 goals and 4 points to Limerick's 1 goal and 7. 25 minutes gone. Frank Cummins. Pat Hardigan tapping it down, and Eddie Kerr snatching it up, and it is another point. Another point. Eddie Kerr coming across from the left corner into the centre as if he were almost waiting for that tap-down ball, snatching it and sending it over the bar. 60 yards out from the Kilkenny goal, and it's Bernie Hartigan. Joe McKenna. And a lovely point once again. Joe grabbing, turning and striking and seeming to know exactly where that ball was going. That narrows the gap to just 3 points now as Kilkenny lead with the score 3 goals and 5 points to Limerick's 1 goal and 8. 14 points to 11. 28 minutes gone in the first half. This is Kieran Purcell now, and it's wide. Kilkenny indulging as they have in this first half with the moving of Pat Delaney into full forward, Kieran Purcell out to the centre half, and then just as quickly as they've done that, they reverse and go back into the old places. Matt Root being chased by Pat Lawler. Ned Ray trying another one of those one-handed ones, lower down this time, but it's Frank Cummins eventually getting it out. Mick Crotty, shortish one intended for Mick Brennan, but intercepted there by Jim O'Brien. And here's Ned Ray trying to get up to that one, but can't. Noel Skehan, who was referee has awarded a free in. He must have seen something quite close up to it there. It looked as if Noel Skehan had been fouled as he was coming out, but the referee has penalised somebody in the defence for something that he saw right up at the play. Richie Bennis. And again, that slip of the ball as it went away from his stick, and eventually, anyway, it did go over the bar, but not with the usual coolness of Richie Bennis. Richie's third score of the game, and now only 2 points between them. Limerick trailing by 2 points. Kilkenny lead 3-5 to 1-9. Richie, in fact, has scored 4 points. Break of the ball from the dropping ball. Mick Brennan. Eamon Cregan now for Limerick. And Limerick coming back into the game, and Ned Ray slip there, and it's Noel Skehan again. Out comes Noel with one of his solos. And Pat Delaney. Mick Brennan. High and over the bar, a point by Mick Brennan. Trying to get it going. Joe McKenna now, and here's Joe. Oh, a dangerous ball, but no, it's gone to the right and wide. There's plenty of zip in that one. Joe, who started the game at a great point and followed it with another one, and here's that shot of Joe McKenna's. Look at it, the way it really zinged there. Hit the ground at, well, that vital spot that makes the ball skid towards the goalkeeper. Eamon Cregan, Joe McKenna. Matt Ruth and Pat Lawler, and the referee penalising Pat for pushing Matt Ruth there as he was pulling, and there was a free just inside the Kilkenny 70-yard line. We're in the final stages of the first half as Eamon Cregan tries to narrow the proverbial gap. And it is deflected by one of the half forwards, and it caught everybody by surprise, but it did go wide. And we make it 40 minutes gone, first half. Referee John Maloney looking at his watch. Noel Skehan's puck out. Eamon Cregan, but it hops into Mick Crotty. Mick Crotty for Kilkenny. Eamon Cregan can't quite get back to it. Mick Crotty again. Still Crotty. Willie Moore coming across. Eamon Cregan. Pretty near the half-time whistle now. Ned Ray has come out the field. Trying to get the better of Nicky Orr. Trying to get the ball up, but it won't come. The ball got out over the sideline. Referee, of course, has the option of allowing a little extra time for injury, and there was a hold-up or two in that first half. And this is Bernie Hartigan with this line ball. Liam O'Donoghue. And there goes the halftime whistle. Halftime whistle. And so at halftime, in a game that started off in a blaze of brilliant, fast, exciting hurling, slowed to somewhat of a pedestrian pace under the threat, not only the threat, but the impact of the pouring rain in that first half. The halftime score in this All-Ireland hurling final of 1974, Kilkenny 3 goals and 7 points, Limerick 1 goal and 9. Here we go, start of the second half. Kilkenny with the vertical stripes from right to left, playing with the wind, not that it's very strong now, and this is Frankie Nolan for Limerick. Frankie out on the half line, up now towards Ned Ray, but gone out line, over the line and wide. Kilkenny playing with the slight breeze. It was a very strong breeze at the beginning of the game, but with the rain of the first half, the breeze died away, and we'll see now if the breeze comes back now that the rain, thankfully, has gone. Bernie Hartigan, with Pat Henderson there. That's Richie Bennis, and this is Tom McCormack. Willie Moore and Eddie Kerr. Willie getting the better of this one. Liam O'Brien and Eamon Grimes. Nicely blocked down there by Eamon Cregan. That's Pat Delaney out now to Mick Brennan. Liam O'Brien trying to worry him and harass him, and the referee penalises Jim for a dangerous pull there with one hand, and there's a free for Kilkenny to be taken by Eddie Kerr. Just inside the 50-yard line. And it's over the bar. Another point for Kilkenny, and Eddie Kerr making his total for the game, 1 goal and 5 points, and the Kilkenny total now 3 goals and 8 points. Limerick 1 goal and 9. And here come Limerick. Liam O'Donoghue. A dangerous one. Blocked down by Noel Skeen. Pat Delaney getting the better of that break of the ball there, but brought down by Eamon Creed. Free for Kilkenny, just outside their 70-yard line. Liam O'Brien. And Seamus Horgan with the hand up, magnet-like, but sending it out over the sideline in his clearance, putting Kilkenny back in an attacking position again as Frank Cummins goes out to take the line ball. Ooh, a lovely ball, and it's over the bar. Nicely whipped up there by Willie Fitzpatrick. Very nicely whipped over, the ball just dropping to his stick, and without waiting to say A or nay, over the bar. And there's the score. Kilkenny 3 goals and 9 points. Limerick 1 goal and 9. And that makes it very easy. Just 2 goals between them. Limerick coming back into the attack now. Joe McKenna. Richie Bennis. Ned Ray tapping it out to the wing to the incoming Matt Ruth. Ruth over the bar, a point. And that's the kind of movement that breeds goals. Matt Ruth whipping in there from the left, and under severe pressure tapping it over for a point, making it 5 points between them now after just about 4 minutes of play in the second half. 3-9 to 1-10 in favour of Kilkenny. Oh, that fresh air belonged to Pat Delaney, and the ball belongs to Eamon Cregan. But his shot is wide. The ball stuck up on the net there. Noel Cregan's puck. Noel Skeen's puck well downfield. Free against Pat Delaney this time for a push in the back of Eamon Cregan. You can see how these players are skidding when they touch the ground. Out comes Pat Hartigan. Pat with his dander up, no doubt. Matt Ruth again. Matt Ruth on the 14. A shot. That is, oh, great save there by Noel Skeen. A great save under all kinds of pressure there and getting it out to the wing. Now it's Liam O'Donoghue. And Liam shot as wide as the proverbial gate. That was a great save because the ball was running away from Noel Skeen and heading towards the right corner. And here it is. There's Matt Ruth's shot. The first one, and there's Noel. You see the way he got his stick to it and just brought it out that little bit. 18 points to 13, 5 points between them, 3-9 to 110, and they are looking for a replacement of the Slither, and Noel Skeen has one. 5 minutes gone. I don't know what